Hello all, my name is Tyler,
And I'm John.
and together we are DeLong Rigging Solutions, or DRS for short.
All right, let's talk about a bowline. A bowline is a knot. Excuse me. All right, let's talk about a bowline. A bowline is a knot that's used widely in the entertainment industry, especially in rigging, but it's a good knot that pretty much all stagehands should know how to tie. I'm going to show you a couple of different ways to tie it. There would be just one quick, easy run through, and that's what a finished bowline looks like. The loop of the bowline, the load for a bowline, goes here on the bottom of the loop. And if somebody asks for a specific length of bowline, like they ask for a 3-foot bowline or a 1-foot bowline, they're referring to the distance from the knot to the bottom of the loop. Let's look again at how this knot goes together. The traditional, taught by the Boy Scouts kind of method that I learned a long time ago would be to build a loop with the standing part of the rope on the bottom and the tail of the rope on the top. Then taking the end of the rope, coming up through the loop, around the standing part of the rope, and back into the loop. Working enough rope through there that you have, I'm going to say, a minimum of 6 inches of tail through the knot, and a foot or so is a good target. The bowline is referred to as a non-jamming knot because you can load it very heavily and still get the knot out. One of the ways to get the knot out, if it has been pulled really tight by a particularly heavy load, is you see how the loop goes around the standing part of the rope and back in the loop? This loop on the standing part of the rope here, if you take that and bend it up onto the standing part of the rope, then that loosens the knot. So even if it's jammed pretty tight, you should be able to take that loop and fold it up against the standing part of the rope and loosen the knot. Another way to tie the knot, which I use and is a very quick and easy, smooth way to form it, is to take the tail of the rope on usually your dominant hand, on your 2 fingers there, and the standing part of the rope in your other hand, lay it across the standing part of the rope, turn your wrist, that puts the loop into the rope, now around the standing part of the rope and back into the loop. You'll see where the tail of the knot is on the inside of the loop of the bowline. That is the correct configuration for a bowline. It is possible to wrap the standing part of the rope in the other direction and get the tail to the outside. There are a number of arguments for the pros and cons of that, but this is actually not the true, correct, technically speaking, bowline. And it is possible with a bowline to invert the knot. If you cross-load the loop, or if you pull on the tail instead of the standing part of the rope, you can turn the knot wrong side out. See how that just kind of goes all funky there, and now it can come out pretty easily. But as long as you load the rope in the manner that a bowline is intended, you tie the bowline, and you load it between the standing part of the rope and the loop, it is a very good knot.
Please remember that DeLong Rigging Solutions one-shot training videos are meant as general overviews. Every system is different. Every venue has different procedures. All statements made make certain assumptions about systems and venue similarities. Nothing can replace on-site training with a qualified individual. If ever you have a question or concern about rigging, do not hesitate to reach out to us or another qualified vendor in your area.